Hello. Okay, a very quick tour of, somebody's asked me to look at my art studio. I don't have a studio, but I do have an art space, so I thought I'd do a quick sort of tour. Right, basically my art studio, or my art space, this is my lounge that we're in, is half of the lounge really, and it starts kind of from there. So you see there's a piece over there, and that's just set there drying and all the rest of it. But that cupboard, those three cupboards, and that cupboard are full of art type stuff. That cupboard in particular, that's all my packing, my sticky tape, labels, pens, different things in there. And there's all manner of different things there to do with my artwork, including rulers and cutting tools, etc, etc. Anyway, so, and I use those two corners, and I put stuff on there and they dry in the day, just so I don't knock them really. So that is my area where I work, and I work there because of the amount of light that comes through. That's where I work. I do overspill sometimes onto there, that little unit there. So that is my my workspace really. That unit there is absolutely full. That top one there is full of pens, pencils, there's rulers, rubbers, pencil sharpeners, it goes on and on and on what's in there. And then I've got paint in the bottom three. Lots of different colours of paints. Same as that little unit there, full of paint, all three. That's just purely paint, nothing else but paint. So I've got paint either side of me, which is good. And I know which drawer contains which colour paints and things like that. You'll see the floor looks like a bit of a mess, but it's not really, because I know what I'm doing. You'll see there I've got some extra little shelving, plastic shelving, and that contains all sorts of things like completed pieces, blank canvases, but also backgrounds. And I just put the brushes in sort of tubs and they just stay there, as you see. That one's got to go there. I was using that last night, so that's got to go there. And that little little rack there, see the little white rack, that's got various different bits and bobs in, again paint and things like that. So onto the work surface itself, I have my vaping stuff there. So I've got a nice clear space, and then there's all my PC type stuff really, and I've got, you know, a few pens and bits and bobs. I've got two pairs of glasses. The reason why I have two pairs of glasses is they're my sort of day reading glasses, ordinary reading glasses. I can sit there and watch the PC. If I want to do closer work, then I've got closer, much closer reading glasses. So I do change my glasses sometimes. If I'm doing a mandala and say the first 3 or 4 rows in are very minute, then obviously I put those on, then I change them for there as I grow the mandala. Nice little reading lamp there, that moves in all manner of different directions. This, you know, swings out and swings in and round and all sorts of different things really, out, whatever. I've got it set about right for me. There you go. So that's quite good. I think I shown that the other day. This comes up higher than that. It's got a three different settings, or you can have it flat, and that's for when I do my landscape, so I can sit here rather than leaning over a piece of work. I can actually work fairly flat. It just makes sense that way. I do lean over my work when I'm doing a mandala or perhaps dot work. I do lean over, so that's absolutely fine. So I would lean onto that, so that's no problem. That's my Lazy Susan. I think that's just under this corner. There we go. My Lazy Susan, so that would be in the middle, and if I'm doing a mandala and I want the same sort of thing here as there, then you just go like that, dot, and then dot, whatever you do, you know. So that's a great little bit of kit. I like that. And I just, when I'm working on a piece, I just throw stuff on there as I'm working on a piece really. My water goes on there, and I've got some tissues go on there, and a thing that I throw paintbrushes into just to keep them moist, and then they can go and be washed in the kitchen. I put my paint palette on there sometimes, or sometimes on there. So that's my little area. Now I'm not going to do a review on this. You can do a review, or at least sorry, you can have a look at chairs on eBay. This is a, can't remember the name of it now. I haven't got my glasses on either. Can you see that? Anyway, I think it says Herman Miller. Is that his name? Herman Miller Aeron chair. These are about £1,000. I know it's a lot of money. I bought it second hand and reconditioned. So I got it for £380 delivered, which I think is a bargain, absolute bargain. And the way I look at it is, if you're going to be sat for a number of hours, why not sit comfortably, you know? How much would you spend on a bed? 600 quid, wouldn't you? Something like that. It's absolutely silent, you know. It's so funny compared to my last one. Doesn't matter what I do, if I can sit in it, you can lay it nearly all the way down there, you know, and there's no noise whatsoever. Wonderful. And obviously very, very comfortable, but then it would be for that amount of money. So if you want a good chair, Herman Miller Aeron, I think it's A-E-R-O-N, Aeron chair, office chair. Yeah, like I say, you know, you go spend 600-700 quid on a bed and you're in there for 8 hours, but if you sat for 8 hours at your PC, which I can be all in all over a course of a day, then why not spend £1,000, you know? I didn't spend £1,000, I spent 389, I think it was, but now that I've sat in it for 2.5 days, to me it's worth £1,000. I would have paid £1,000, so it's well worth it. So that's my workspace. That's where I create my ISHI art, just there. And I sit my bum just there, and I've got me got a clock there. I've got some beautiful, these little lamps here. They light up, but they light up the wall, which is even more important. And I've got one each side of that big Buddha. I've got my runes and crystals galore. Oh, I love my crystals. And then I've got some much, much bigger crystals. You see how big they are compared to my hand. There you go. So yeah, they're big old crystals. Beautiful. And then just, you know, that's the lounge really, just full of stuff. Lord Shiva. There you go. Hey, I'll show you this if the light picks up on it. Ready? Very heavy this is. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. That's my mum. Isn't that amazing? It's amazing. Love that. Love you, Mum. I wanted to get something special. I'm not into keeping knickknacks from people that are passed on. You know, like, I don't know, whatever, tea towel or, I don't know, a pair of shoes. What to do with my lovely mum's shoes, eh? Probably wear them knowing me. So yeah, I wanted a little keepsake, and I saw that. It's called, I can't remember what it's called. It's a 3D tribute engraved stone or something like that. So that is my little office area, studio, chill out area. Whatever else we want to call it. It's alright, isn't it? Does me. As I say, I got it there because of just the amount of light that comes in. It's wonderful. Okay, take care then everybody. Hope you've enjoyed that. I'll see you whenever. Take care and be well. Cheers. Hello. Just thought I'd have a quick chat while I work. I have to concentrate on my work, but it doesn't mean that I can't have little chats. So, this piece has taken me a long time. This little brush was bent when I bought it. I often adapt my brushes, as you know, but you can buy them like this. That's ideal for getting over and to seeing what you're working on. So yeah, it's nice. It has taken me a long time, this painting, and it's got me questioning a couple of little things. Number one is the prices, if I can speak. Because of the hours that I spend working on this particular piece, I've probably spent, well, I've spent Saturday and Sunday, and today's Monday, probably 4 hours of time, 4, 8, maybe 12 hours so far. I would like to think it's going to be finished in another 2 hours, maybe. Something like that. So about, say, 14 to 16 hours it'll take to complete. So if we say 16 hours at £3 an hour, you know, because I don't get that, do I? And then you've got the price of the canvas, the price of the paints and the brushes, and you've got to buy the tools or whatever you've got to buy. Even things like rulers and rubbers and pencils. You know, it's quite costly. And then you've got packing material, packing envelopes, whatever else you've got. You know, quite a lot of stuff really. Anyway, I love doing my art. We know that, don't we? So today is a good day. Today Mr. Solar faces out, lovely and sunny, beautiful. Glorious day, so took advantage of it and went shopping. And now we're back, we've had something to eat. We've had a Slurpee. And now we're just yellow dyeing. See, I said we'll have a chat and then I go quiet, but my heart is quiet. This is what I do. Who needs noise? I often listen to audiobooks when I'm doing my work, or put a CD on. Yeah, just something really, something in the background. So, you've had a little look at this, what this is going to be. I'll show you properly in a day or two. But yeah, what a beautiful day. Beautiful. Lovely and warm. I might as well, while I'm working, while I'm talking, is discuss this. I made a video and put it up on my other channel. My other channel, if you don't know, it's called Just Being Bry. So you can have a look there. And it was about depression, because I haven't been too well recently for a few months. But I am getting on top of it, which is good news. Yeah, I feel there's light at the end of the tunnel. Sort of, mostly. Yes, bird. Nobody even at the door. I can see the door from where I paint. Did you convince yourself somebody was there, bird? You're a fool. So, we are doing much better. After therapy, counselling, medication. I'm still on my meds. But life is difficult for many. But it's, you know, it's one of those things, isn't it, really, that happens to some. But I do feel much better. Certainly today I feel really good. You know, the sun's out. Anything I've got to do today that I don't want to do, and that's clean the car, because it's got a load of bird crap all over it. But there's a little car place down the road. I think they charge a £5 a car. I might just run down there with it, because I haven't got much energy. Yeah, I think the seagulls have been saying, oh, there's Bro's car. Let's see if you can spot it. I made a right mess. I didn't notice until I went shopping today, because I don't really use the car. No point. Got everything I need. If not in the village, then sort of local. Yeah. Keeps saying, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, all in all, we are doing well. Thank you for your kind comments, questions, whatever. It's very, very much appreciated. And it's just nice to know that people are there, you know, in the background somewhere. It opened up communication between several people who all said something similar, that they felt they had nobody to turn to. So they were glad that I made the video. I'm glad I made it. Very glad. Can you see this all right? So that's what I'm working on currently. I'm just putting some smaller dots on, yellow dots, as you can see. Lovely. There you go. Anyway, you've had a little look. I'm going to turn the camera off now because what I've discovered is that I can't talk and think about a subject while I'm working. So, ta-da! Be well.